What is up guys, Nico here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And for today, I am going to talk about and review the Mirfak MC1 wired lavalier mic. Alright, so according to the box of the MC1, this microphone is compatible with both phones and cameras. It also has an automatic noise reduction feature. It says it's studio quality and it has a 6-meter long cable. Now that is a long cable. Now, for this video, I actually have it here, and as you can see, it's a really long microphone. So for today's video, I'm going to show you 3 ways on how to use this lavalier microphone, plus 1 bonus way on how to use it. Now, you may be asking, in this age of, wireless, like tiny, compact, wireless microphones, why would I buy a wired lavalier mic? Well, the main reason that I can think of right now is because of the price. The MC1 from Mirfak is priced at 490 pesos, as opposed to, the real wireless system of Mirfak, which is the WE10 Pro, which I will talk about in a future video, is priced at 10,990 pesos. Now, based on that, you can see that they're in a whole different range, whole different class, and that is the main reason why I think people will opt for the MC1. Now, if you need a lavalier mic and sort of, capabilities to move around while using that mic, or you don't want a microphone like this where you have to be conscious of where you're speaking to, then a lavalier mic clipped to your shirt is the best option. Now, as long as you are not dancing or moving around and twirling around, wherein you will get tied up with all this cables, then I think a wired lavalier is a great budget option. Now, the only question is the quality of this MC1 good for you to consider it as your main microphone in whatever you do? If you shoot vlogs using a camera, if you shoot videos using your smartphone, or even when you use it for your online meetings like in Zoom. Now, the first device I will test this with is a smartphone. Now, before we use this comes with some sort of a brain for the mic. So if you are going to use this on your smartphone, make sure that the knob is on phone. If you're going to use this in your camera, then make sure that you put it in camera. Now, this also comes with a battery when you purchase it. It's I'm not sure if this is the LR44 type. It's the round type of batteries. It doesn't want to focus. There you go. It's the round type of batteries. And you will need to have batteries when using this with your cameras. Now, I've tested this on the phone, and as long as you put the option to phone, even if you don't have a battery, it will work with your smartphone. So now, let's test it out on my phone. All right, so right now, I am hooked up to the MC1 in my smartphone, but right now, you're still hearing the audio coming from this mic, and I'm going to switch in 3, 2, 1. So, you're supposed to be hearing me from this mic already. So I'm going to do a tapping test to make sure that this is the mic you're hearing. So if that was a little bit painful to your ears, then we're sure that this is the mic you're hearing right now. Let me just put this back, and I'm going to do a test. And to make sure, again, I'm gonna go far away, because if this is still the one that you're hearing, or the camera is the one picking up, or even the phone, if it's not working, if it's not connected properly, you will probably hear a dip in quality when it comes to the audio. So I'm going to walk back, since this is a long wired lavalier mic. So I am already back here, and I'm gonna try to talk, just softly. I'll even turn around so that if it's not the one that's being recorded, if it's from the phone, then there is definitely a change in quality when it comes to, the audio. But if there's no change in quality, then, what you're hearing this whole time is the Mirfak MC1. So if that's the case, how does it sound like? You be the judge. Is it good enough for you, or is it even great sounding? Is it something that you're excited to have to use on your smartphone? All right, so now the second way you can use it is via a mirrorless camera. And right now, this is what I'm actually using. You won't hear this anymore because it's not connected to my camera anymore. You're hearing the Mirfak MC1. So when it's connected to the camera, how does it sound like? Is it good? Is there a difference based on the device it's connected to? I really don't know yet, so I'm going to listen to it after we do these tests. All right, so the last test I'm going to do is to use this on my PC. Currently, I am connected already to my PC via the 3.5mm jack of my computer, and I'm actually recording on Zoom right now. Again, you're hearing me from this, but I'm going to switch in 3, 2, 1. So now you are hearing me via a Zoom recording using the Mirfak MC1. So mic check, mic check. Now, if you are, using Zoom and you want to move while on the call, I don't know, you're probably a teacher or someone that has to be moving when you're in the call, then a lavalier mic like this is, something that is beneficial. Even though it's not wireless, you could still move. Again, because of this very, very long cable. As you can see, again, I am very far away, but, it's not a hindrance. I could still move if I want to. All right, so that is the Zoom test. I'm going to do one more test, which is recording it through a DAW. In my case, I'm going to use Adobe Audition. All right, so now I've pulled up Adobe Audition, and I'm currently recording the MC1 in Audition. So let's switch to that right now. So now, before that, I already tested this, and I noticed that it is very, very soft when it comes to its pickup in the PC in Adobe Audition. In Zoom, that was not the case, but I think that's because Zoom has this automatic, level adjuster. So in Adobe Audition, this is how it sounds like right now as you're hearing it without post-processing. This is how soft it is. Now, this is when I pull up the clip, the audio. Of course, volume-wise, you could pull it up, but it introduces a lot of the hiss, a lot of the noise. Now, this is how it sounds like when you apply noise reduction. So, mic test with noise reduction with the audio levels pulled up. So, just, be aware of that when you are using it with a DAW or, Adobe Audition, that its pickup is very, very soft as compared to the phone. I don't know why, but that's my experience. One thing to note, the setting that I used when using it in the PC is the camera. When I switched it to phone, it didn't pick up any sound. Just a note. Alright, so I told you at the start of the video that I'm going to tell you a bonus way on how to use the MC1. And it's by using it like a real wireless microphone. So as you can hear right now, I'm going to switch to this microphone in 3, 2, 1. So I've synced it and you are actually hearing me now from the MC1 being recorded to my smartphone. But you are seeing me from the footage from my mirrorless camera. So now I could actually walk away beyond that 6-meter limit of the cable of the MC1. You know what? I'm going to walk out of the room, and if you can hear that there is no change in quality, that is because I'm recording straight to my phone. So since my phone is with me anywhere I walk, I don't know if you noticed the change in the ambient noise, the background noise. That's because I'm outside of the room and I'm going back in again. And that is my bonus tip for you on how to use the Mirfak MC1. Because this is like your transmitter already and it goes wherever you go. Just one thing to note with that is you are going to have an extra step when editing your video, because you need to now sync the audio coming from your phone to the video coming from your mirrorless camera. Extra step, but if you really need that capability of, walking very, very far, then you know that you could do it with this bonus hack. All right, so there you have it. You've listened to, the sound coming out from the MC1 through different devices. So now I think it's up to you if you think that this is worth it. For me, if you don't have the budget to, purchase the WE10 Pro, which is, Mirfak's wireless system, then I think that MC1 is a very, very capable microphone for your lavalier mic needs. The sound for me is pretty good, and with that last tip, it might be able to sustain you even if you don't go with a real wireless microphone. Another tip that I can give you is that always check the switch of the MC1, the camera and phone switch, because I've recorded a lot of footage when I was testing this out earlier today, wherein I'm using it with my smartphone, but the switch is in camera. So when I listened, I thought that the audio wasn't good, but it turns out if that's the setup that you did, it's still plugged in, but it's on camera, it actually records your phone's microphone. So just make sure that you are on the right setting when using this mic. And that is it for today's video. Thank you very much if you are still here, and if it's not a hassle, please, I'd highly appreciate if you'd hit that like button. Also, if you like videos like these, please consider to subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you'll get notified when I upload new videos on the channel. Also, like me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!